Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah. Cruz? Nah, I haven't seen him since last year around this time. I'm gonna call you back. See, I thought last year at anniversary that when I faced my brother in the Ravens realm, I stepped into the Ravens realm with him and I beat him at it, but that was the end of the Raven. You see, I got this message, as you've all seen, that said, this isn't over yet. And it's message loud and clear, right? There can only be one person. It's the Raven Boy. I thought I had the solution, and it turns out I didn't have shit. I don't have a solution. So next week, on this show, I'm gonna go and negotiate with the Raven Boy. Figured you might be here.
So you got my note.
I did. You know what I want. I think I do know what you want. But honestly, what's the point? Cruz, I see now that no matter how many times we fight, no matter how many times we go to battle, it doesn't matter. You keep coming back. I don't know how to stop this, how to stop the Raven. So my answer is no.
I think it's in your best interest if you accept this offer. Because whether it's on the streets, in a match, at your house, I'll find you. I'll get you.
I'll think about it.
You have a week.
That's it.
Salt works too. Salt works too. Salt works.
Okay, well, I have the answer you've been waiting for.
Name it.
March 27th, 2018. It was you, Raven Boy, Cruz Lewis, going one-on-one with Trey Jenkins for the EBW World Heavyweight Championship. In a casket match. And when the Raven went into the casket, it didn't come out. I finally figured out how to destroy the Raven. The same way it was destroyed years ago. So that's my stipulation.
This is what I expected! Maybe I'll get back to you? I give you a week? That's not who I remember. This is what I wanted. Challenge. I accept.
Fine then. It's settled. I'll step into the Ravens realm for the second time. A Ravens realm casket match. And you know what? It'll happen at the exact event it happened at last year. TBW.
He wears his heart safety pin to his backpack. His backpack is all that he knows. Shot down by strangers whose glances can cripple the heart and devour the soul. All alone he turns to stone while holding his breath after death. Terrified of what's inside, to save his life he cries like a worm from a fallen. He's holding his breath after death.
Hey guys, it's me Toby, and this is Alternative Commentary, and technically, the only commentary for this matchup since it's a cinematic match. Lake Lewis is walking towards the mysterious shed and opens the door and walks in. As he walks in, he sees the Raven Boy making creepy faces with his Raven plague mask. And yeah, he takes off the mask and they start talking, as you can see right here, to hype up the match, which, sorry, we don't have the audio for that. And as you can see, they start to brawl in the dark. And Lake Lewis is trying to call out the Raven Boy. Just then the Raven Boy tries to sneak up on Lake Lewis, and Lake Lewis moves out of the way and turns around to see where the Raven Boy went in the dark. And he calls him out once more. And he decides to leave the shed just to get attacked by the Raven Boy. Lake Lewis is talking smack to the Raven Boy, saying that we should end this, and the Raven Boy isn't having it because he wants to end it, not the other way around. As you can see, Lake Lewis and the Raven Boy grapple. And Lake Lewis puts him in an arm twist, and Raven Boy kicks and he dodges, and Raven Boy does a flip thing with Lake Lewis. And yeah, Lake Lewis gets tumbled over. Raven Boy tries to kick Lake Lewis, but Lake Lewis dodges. Raven Boy tries multiple kicks, but misses multiple times until he lands one. Then there's this flip thing over Lake Lewis's back, and he puts some sort of submission hold on him, but fails and flips out of it. Then Lake Lewis kicks Raven Boy in the head, and Raven Boy kicks Lake Lewis in the head as he was trying to pick up Raven Boy to put him in the casket. Did I mention this is a casket match? Cinematic match, anyways. The Raven Boy picks up the sign and wails Lake Lewis in the back with it. Lake Lewis is down as Raven Boy is about to hit him one more time, and he nails him. Lake Lewis then is in pain on the floor as Raven Boy kicks him and punches him repetitively while he is on the floor. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Then Lake Lewis is laid on a board next to what I'm assuming is the shed, and a cannonball from Raven Boy, into the shed, hitting Lake Lewis. Raven Boy then kicks Lake Lewis repetitively in the back. Yikes. Lake Lewis is getting picked up by the Raven Boy, and the Raven Boy does not seem happy with Lake Lewis. This is a brawl, and a kick into the shed. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. I mean, really, yikes. And then the Raven Boy gets thrown into the shed. That's also gotta hurt. Lake Lewis kicks the Raven Boy and knees the Raven Boy and knocks him down onto the floor with what appeared to have been a stomp. Then Lake Lewis gets the idea to pick up the Raven Boy and lay him out with a failed wrestling move. Just then Raven Boy picks up Lake Lewis to attempt to suplex, but Lake Lewis counters. Then Lake Lewis picks up the Raven Boy and suplexes him and succeeds. He is, in agonizing pain, as you can see, because he was suplexed into a wooden setup. Then Lake Lewis stands up before the Raven Boy and picks up Raven Boy by his hair. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Raven Boy is now barely standing, and he falls back over once more due to the pain he is in from the suplex through what appears to be like a kid table or whatever. And they're getting closer to the, casket as Blake Lewis picks up the Raven Boy and tries to suplex him again, but Raven Boy counters, as you can see right here. And a flying elbow to Blake Lewis from the Raven Boy, and a kick to the stomach. Ow, that's gotta hurt. This is a very exciting matchup, folks. Then Blake Lewis gets his head pummeled into the top of the casket as he's about to get tossed in. Blake Lewis is getting slowly pushed in, but he counters and doesn't get pushed in after all. Then a flip from the Raven Boy, and a kick to Blake Lewis's head. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Blake Lewis is out. He is out. And now Blake Lewis is getting pushed into the casket by none other than the Raven Boy. Will Raven Boy win this matchup right here, right now? Only one way to see. No! Blake Lewis is fighting back, and Blake Lewis pushes open the casket before it fully closes. So he is still in this. The Raven Boy is ticked off, and he gets a twist spin in from the house and kicked Blake Lewis in the head. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. And a BLT, blunt force trauma move. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Now the Raven Boy is standing up tall and on top of the casket, and he gets picked up into what appears to be a go-to-sleep. And it is! He was hit by a go-to-sleep, which was famously made by CM Punk. And a potential other go-to-sleep. Oh! Yikes, that's gotta hurt. And he opens the casket to potentially get kicked in to the casket, but he misses, and Raven Boy gets slammed into the casket. Then Blake Lewis tries to slam it shut, but the Raven Boy is using his body to keep it open. And as you can see, the Raven Boy is in agonizing pain trying to keep it open, so he wins the match. Then Raven Boy goes on top of the, coffin thing, casket, whatever you want to call it, and jumps off. And next, wait, what's this? Is he gonna do a suplex? Only one way to find out. Oh, suplex to Blake Lewis. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. I mean, really gotta... Huh? What's that? I'm being replaced? By who? I'll just have to wait and see? Okay. I guess this is me signing off. I will let my other commentary partner take it away.
Hi, it's me, Mr. Banks, aka known as Rob Banks, and today I am taking over commentary. Let's see what happens. Ooh, punch in the face. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. This is a really exciting matchup. Let's see what happened next. Ooh, DDT. Yikes, that's gotta hurt. Yikes. And Raven Boy's getting his head shoved in, and he does a Superman punch but misses. Then Blake Lewis gets hit instead. And the sign's coming out. Oh, he blocks it. Oh, he misses. The Raven Boy drops the sign in the casket, and the Raven Boy slowly falls into the casket. What's gonna happen now? Blake Lewis shuts the casket, but wait, it's not fully shut because the sign kept it open. Blake Lewis thinks he won. But what's this? He notices the sign kept it open. And he's really bummed about that because he thought he finally won the matchup. Now the Raven Boy is getting up. with the mask on somehow. Now the Raven Boy is about to probably step out of the casket and continue this matchup. Boy, this is really exciting. He takes off the mask and says, "You will never win," or something like that. And he steps out of the casket. The Raven Boy throws a punch and lands it. Then kicks Lake Lewis back in the leg, and ow, that's gonna hurt when he gets kicked in the head. Then the Raven Boy just got an idea. What if I throw one through the metal table? Yikes, that would hurt. Lake Lewis is now limping as he's getting put towards the metal makeshift table, and he hits his head on the makeshift table as he's getting laid on top of it. What does the Raven Boy have in mind? Only time will tell. He's nailing him in the head with his fist. And what is the Raven Boy thinking he's gonna do? He nails him again. And again. This is really exciting. What's this? He's climbing on top of the roof? What does he have in mind? No, he's not gonna do what I think he's gonna do, is he? He jump flips and crashes through the table with Lake Lewis on it, and the table breaks in two. Ow, that's really gotta hurt. Or my name isn't Robert Banks, or just Rob for short. The Raven Boy is now picking up Lake Lewis. What is he gonna do next? As he gets picked up and he's headed towards the casket. Is Lake Lewis gonna lose because he was thrown through a table? Let's see. The Raven Boy kicks him, falls down, and is slowly getting back up as Lake Lewis is out. Lake Lewis is getting picked up towards the casket. Is he gonna lose? The casket is about to get closed on him, and it does! The casket is closed, which means the Raven Boy has won the match. The Raven Boy, I repeat, the Raven Boy has won the match. This has been a very exciting matchup. A very exciting matchup indeed.